out of Japan. What's up? Late last night with this bull. Can't get in straight, so I didn't get no sleep. But I'm ready to rock and roll. I got my limit order in. I got my Celsius. I got my Celsius, and then I also got my Celsius, my backup Celsius. So I'm about to wake this shit up for LRE. Let's go, baby. Oh, let me get it pulled up. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody fucking doing today? There we are. What up? Yeah. All right. Let's get this going, man. I hear we're at, what are we, 70% allocation? 70 or 75%? I've had some big IPOs allocate that 70%. They still fuck up. All right. So, you guys know I start my day with my ECA stack, ephedrine, caffeine, aspirin, fat burner. Let's go ahead and get that down. That's my caffeine choice. Celsius energy drinks. Just really nice natural caffeine. Does the trick. Here we go. All right, let's get it pulled up. So I have a limit order in. If you ordered, what'd you get? $7, right? You paid $7? Not bad. Here we go, man. Here we go. And it looks like VSME has closed, everybody. With filings in. VSME. Closed with filings in. So she's ready to go. Did you see how they pushed her back one day? They pushed her back only that one fucking day, man. They knew. They knew they were ready to rock and roll. I'm telling you, these are the end days of 1 million share floats, guys. End of days of these 1 million share IPOs. They're coming to an end. The more we blow them up, you know what they do. They're like, oh, look at retail, man. They're blowing these up for us. Add another 1 million shares. Add another 2 million shares. Next thing you know, we're back to 4 or 5 million share IPOs. Right? I'm telling you, man, they're doing it. VSME on the back end. Let me just read this for y'all really quick while we're talking about VSME. Let me give you guys some info. So VSME, it's a Hong Kong play. Let me get everything pulled up really quick. Put my glasses on, man. Yeah, baby. VSME's Hong Kong. It's tomorrow. 2 million shares on the front end. And the resale end is, let me see. They're all going to start doing this. Watch. The resale end is 3 million shares. So you got 2 million on the front, 3 million on the back. It's 5 million share IPO. That just means at any point, those 3 million shares can be sold into the IPO once the IPO opens. Now, typically, the folks holding those 3 million shares like to wait for the IPO to rip before they sell those 3 million in, but it's dilution nonetheless. And this is what I'm talking about. See, today we don't have any of that shit. Today it's just 1 million, 1.1 million shares, nothing on the back end, straight fucking shot up with no dilution. Tomorrow's Hong Kong play, they have that option to dilute immediately. All right. And I have a feeling that a lot of upcoming IPOs are going to be doing the same shit because we're blowing them up. That's what they do to tame them. All right. Get more money for them. They want more money. Those fucking underwriters, man. They want the cash. All right, man. Glasses off. Screw that shit. All right, so that was VSME tomorrow, everybody. So in total, VSME could have 5 million shares. beauty here is, you guys know Megal was 5 million shares, right? Y'all remember that? So we blew Megal up. Those were different days. Doesn't mean we can't be blowing VSME up. I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of people pouncing because of the underwriter. Really good underwriter on VSME. What's up? We got everybody in the house this morning. Yeah, baby. What up, Pat? Good morning. Man, because this is a good IPO. Like I said, the days of 1 million shares coming to an end. Shelly in the house. What's up, Shelly? Good morning. Brian, how are you, man? All right, so LRE is lead real estate out of Japan. That's what we're playing today, guys. Lead real estate out of Japan with EF Hutton coming in as our underwriter. EF Hutton just blew up CCG. They took CCG. There was one other underwriter with EF Hutton on that ticker, and they blew it up to $200 freaking dollars, man. Don't even ask me what that bullshit was about. $200 freaking dollars. They come and go. You never know which one's going to be next. So let's see what we got today, baby. Sup. Tony Pope in the house. What's up, Robert? Warrior, Weekend Warrior. VSME is a financial wreck. Boy, nobody gives a fuck about their balance sheet. I don't give a fuck if they're homeless, sleeping in the trunk of their car. Who gives a fuck? Shit. The dudes that were running Megal were so fucking broke they were sleeping on the beach, I heard. Like they had like all their computers and shit set up in their car. They had lawn chairs on the fucking beach. They were sleeping on the fucking beach. It went to $300. Dude's talking balance sheet with me. Like I give a fuck. That's like talking about the CEO's fucking mom. Like I don't know what the fuck. What do I give a shit? I just want the fucking money off the fucking rip, baby. It's a momentum play. It's not a balance sheet play. I've had enough bullshit for the past 24 hours with this fucking kid that entered our Discord, and the way he just came in like he was just the fucking owner of the Discord, and he tweaked everybody's brains with Xbox and this fucking childish behavior. Can we not do that this morning? It's too fucking early. Holy shit. He's back. Yeah, so what I did, Shelly, is he apologized, and I was like, dude, slow the fuck down, man. You don't even know these people. They've been here for 2 years. You just fucking got here. Slow the fuck down, buddy. So he apologized, and I said, all right, I'm gonna take your mute off, but you just fucking sit in the background and chill, man. So he agreed to that. But if Margie's watching this, straight up, if Margie has to block him immediately today, block him. So, dude was out of control. Like, holy shit. Dude was out of control. There he is, my man. See, Motivate Minds. There he is. Which I hear this morning he's doing much better in the Discord. He's commingling much better and understanding the type of people that he's around. Just so you know, the average person in my Discord is going to be 30 years old and up, and they got a shit ton of fucking money in the bank. They got great lifestyles. They don't like Xbox. You know, I don't even fucking have an Xbox, you know. I don't have time for a fucking Xbox. Other than to sell that bitch, get another one, sell that bitch, get another one. I'll sell them and make some fucking money. That's the only reason I would want an Xbox. No disrespect, though, to a 19-year-old. I get it. I get it. You're full of fucking life and you're full of energy. I get it. Good morning, everybody. Okay, what is this? I'm in college to digital market. Okay, good for you, man. As long as you're using it for, you know, future cash somehow, you know what I'm saying? Is that what the future career entails for you? Awesome. Doesn't usually work for a lot of people, but good for you, brother, if that's the plan. Yikes. Does anybody have level 2? I got level 2. Let me see what level 2 is saying to us right now. It's been stuck at 1265. We got our best bid coming in at 1265 level 2 for LRE. That's gonna dance around here very shortly, so I'm not worried about it. I like that number though. I put in a high entry because I just want to get in and get this over with. What we're going to do is sell 50% of our shares like we always do. Now, the guys, this ain't financial advice. Anybody that does what I do, you're going to lose all your money. I never give financial advice. What can we call what we're doing here? Just educated opinions. We're having fun and it's entertainment, okay? So don't do what the guy in the fucking top hat's doing because you'll lose all your fucking money. Good morning, DJ Underground. What up? What up, what up, what up, brother? Say hi to everybody. We got Amy Lewandowski in the house. Syracuse. What's up, old school? Code Red for life. I don't know how you missed it. I don't know how you missed the frantic shit in that Discord yesterday. Holy Jesus, man. I had to douche my brain. You ever have to do that? You ever have so much bullshit going to your head that you just gotta go? You gotta pause, douche your head for a minute, get it all out. Douche that mug. Throw the vinegar in there, man. Get the fuck out. Reset. Come back, and hope you don't have to douche tomorrow. Every now and then, you just gotta douche your head. What's up, Deep South? I don't fucking know. Let me put my fucking glasses on so I don't screw your names up. Deep Soul. All right, man. Here we go. Let me pull a couple things up really quick because I got a couple long plays in here. Derail. So you saw all that? Jesus Christ. Why didn't you save me, dude? Why didn't you chime in? You know, some dude kept chiming in with what was his name? Forrest. He kept just blasting donuts the entire time. That was funny. Hey, we had a really good stock, an IPO not too long ago. Somebody remind me what this IPO was. We were allocated something like 70 to 80%. I think it was out of Spain. And it was a sunglass, or it had something to do with glasses. You guys remember that IPO? And that motherfucker ripped. We were all free we're getting allocated almost 100%. This is gonna suck. Fucking thing ended up ripping to like $30 or $40. What was that? It was not Lucy. Lucy sucked. Lucy was one of the worst. It was sunglasses, y'all. It had something to do with like digital glasses, like you could read your iPhone in your glasses. What was the name of that IPO? How the fuck you guys forgetting the name of this? I can't. Well, I'm forgetting it, so shit. It was out of Spain or something like that. I think it started with an R. Yeah, so don't wearable devices. Was it wearable devices? No, my bad. It was boats. It had something to do with boats. I'm just confusing the fuck out of everybody right now. It had something to do with electric boats. Yes, electric boats. Y'all remember that? Yes, FRZA. Right there, baby. I fucked y'all up with the glasses. My bad. It was Forza. Yes. Freaked us the fuck out because we got allocated almost 100%. And then that motherfucker blew up. It was a payday, man. It was one of the best fucking paydays. See how they catch you off guard with the allocation? So don't freak out, y'all. All right? My bad. Yeah. Digital boats out of Spain. Or not digital. Fucking, it was all battery-powered shit. Battery powered boats. And it was a USA IPO, which freaked us out too. Yup, out of North Carolina. They probably had warrants. They probably had everything that we run from, right? Yet it still blew up. So. E.F. Hutton is trying though, y'all. I know E.F. Hutton's not the greatest underwriter, but at least they try, man. They did connect themselves with CCG, and it did blow up just recently. And their previous IPO, whatever that one was, God, we play so freaking many, man. I just can't remember all these stupid names. One before that did us well, served us some justice. The Tesla of boats. I'm just curious, man. Let's see what their price is sitting at now. I don't even know if anybody even keeps up with Forza. 82 cents. Can you believe that shit, man? It went to like $20 on game day. $20 on game day. Damn, it's at 82 cents. Fuck Joe Biden, man. Fuck him, right? I mean, how the hell is an electric boat company out of the USA, their stock can't even hit a fucking dollar? They're going to be doing their reverse split soon, or they're going to have to do something funky to remain NASDAQ compliant. How's everybody doing this morning? Y'all got your Celsius, cup of coffee, maybe you got a Red Bull. What you got? How do you wake up? What do you do? Y'all got the same routine every day? I pretty much have the same routine every day. It ain't got shit to do with fucking McDonald's, man. I pass by a McDonald's every day on my way to the gym. I can't believe the line that's wrapped around that building. Motherfuckers lining up to kill themselves. It makes me sick to my fucking stomach to see all the people lined up at McDonald's every fucking morning, man. And then these motherfuckers, why? They wonder why they end up in the hospital at such young freaking ages, man. What the fuck? I couldn't even tell you. It's true story. I couldn't tell you what the inside of a McDonald's looks like. I don't know nothing about the drive-through experience other than what I see when I pass by that bitch every fucking day. High school was the last time I was in a McDonald's. True fucking story. Y'all stay away from that place. I drink Monsters too, man. My favorite Monster is the old school blue can, that sugar-free. Old school blue can, man. Deep South's got a latte with a chocolate croissant. We got apples and yogurt and Death Wish coffee. Is that what's going on at the McDonald's drive-thru? Death Wish coffee? Is that what they call it, or is that what you're drinking? Death Wish coffee. Nico says Big Pharma loves McDonald's. You damn straight. Literally, dude. Right? They're investing in one another. There's no doubt about that shit. Custom X is on the coffee train. Yeah, I had me some really good Folgers this morning. Hopefully my internet holds up today, man. It's not. I think we got a storm coming through or some shit. Jaeger Bombs Texas Hooch. Yeah, baby. Jaeger Bomb with Blue Monster. I've done the Jaeger Bombs with Red Bull, of course. The old school Jaeger Bomb, baby, where you're drunk as fuck barking at the moon by midnight. Indeed. Let me get this out of here. All right, everybody, like the video for me, please, and sub to the channel for the next IPO, which is VSME. VSME. Now, I'm going to do my best to trade that live tomorrow, but most likely I'm going to have to trade VSME in my Discord. It's a really good chance I'm not going to make it live tomorrow. VSME will be traded in my Discord, okay? The Discord link is below to trade that with me tomorrow. It's going to be one hell of a hustle to have to do a live tomorrow because of how busy I'm going to be at the gym. So, but see, this thing goes live. I just, fucking I'll go back to my office. I'll sit in my office at the gym and I'll trade this live in my Discord for 30 minutes to an hour. It's just so much easier than having to go. What's up, Anthony? No gardener today. He'll probably show up. My grass looks pretty good though, so I don't know. Maybe he's coming tomorrow. My wife seems to understand his schedule. I still don't know his schedule. The only thing I know is every time I go live, that fucker seems to fire up a lawnmower. Yeah. Sorry, guys, if the internet's acting up right now. It's a cloudy day. It's a cloudy day right now in Alabama, but who knows, man. Weather down here is funky. Anybody have a time frame? What's Weeble saying on LRE? What time we going live on LRE? What's Weeble say? Anybody got anything for us? Like and sub to the channel, please. For all the folks trying to trade this today, we're going to help them. We're going to help them. 9:20 Central? Oh, shit. That would be sweet. Little country always donating to the cause. You are the man, broski. I'm going to take a big old chug anytime anybody donates to the channel. You're always the first, homeboy. Let's wake it up, man. I'll drink to that $2. My man, little country. I told my wife you have a Christmas surprise for her. She's excited. She can't wait to see what that is. Appreciate you, man. Let's tone it down a notch. 10:20 Eastern. They usually are about 30 minutes off, so that means we're gonna rock around quarter to 10, 20 to 10 Central. Limit order is set at $10 just to make sure I enter. I don't want to screw around with getting bounced out. So if it opens between $7 and $10, you're in. That's the train of thought. You just want to put a number in high enough not to get booted. All right. That way you're in, you ride it at whatever the number is. And we're on to this new way market makers will roll these IPOs. Back in the day, what they would do is they would just let them rip right out of the gate. Now I notice these market makers are catching retail. They're trying to catch retail, freak us out. Hopefully we sell at a loss or we sell it, barely anything for fucking gains, and then they pump the stock. So with that in mind, we've traded our tactics to how we actually sell and get out. Smartest thing to do is do small percentages out, okay? And that's how you secure, not necessarily the top, but you average your way to the top. Average, just in case. I do a YOLO at the very end for that 25%. And you guys just saw this last IPO. What happened? Right? Tank. And then she started creeping up higher and higher and higher. Right? Holy shit. Unfucking real. Good morning. Hey, what up, Shelly? Thank you, man. Cheers to you, Shelly, and your Celsius. Hopefully you're drinking one too. Thank you, Shelly. So no longer do we sell 100% out of the gate, which if you guys remember, I did that with Megal. When Megal launched, I believe the very first day, it was a long time ago, but I think I sold 75% and then I YOLO'd the other 25% or something like that. And that's how I was able to maximize my gains on a big ticker like Megal. And it worked, it worked. And I did that because of the halts, it kept halting up 50, 100, 125, 150, 175. It just kept fucking halting up. So I was like, let me secure some profits here and pull 50% out, or it was 75% out. I forgot how I percentaged it, but then the very next day it goes to like 325 or whatever. I'll talk about Megal to the day I freaking die because it was just so exciting. But then people didn't understand that when it gassed out on day one, you didn't want to enter after you started seeing at 200, 250, but I saw people buying in at fucking 225, and I'm like, oh my God, that is going to fuck all y'all up. They didn't sell the next day, and they ended up bag holding in at like 225, 250. One of the dudes that cussed me out saying, I had misled him was, the fuck was his name? John Wick Sniping, because he bought in when I sold. So I sold it. I sold my first batch at 225, and John Wick bought at 225. Of course, that started that bullshit with him, man. Thank you, Michael. Good morning, my man. Michael says, good luck, everyone. Let's get this. Thank you, bro. I love my Discord, my peeps, by the way. Leading into this IPO is crazy because you never know what's going to stir the Discord up. You never freaking know. Like IPO DTCK, it just fired the Discord up. And then yesterday we get this wild card in the Discord. There he is, Motivate Mind, with his Xbox. And he just sets that Discord on fire yesterday with his little 19-year-old, 135-pound ass, man. Everybody's going crazy on this kid. Me, like front and center going crazy on this kid. But at the end of the day, man, he seems to have a really good, solid grasp of the stock market. And now he's understanding how to aquamate with the Discord. So glad you're with us, bro. And listen, here's the thing. Sometimes we go off on this wild, crazy ride tangent, like with DTCK. We kept calling it Dick, right? When the whole group is doing something fun and having fun in that manner, it's okay. You don't want to come out of left fucking field, though, and have like sexual overtones in the Discord of any sort, because it will rub women the wrong way, okay? Just a heads up on that. We try to avoid that type of shit. If it's in good fun and we know who you are, it's going to be kind of okay, but we typically don't do shit like that with your Italian, whatever that was. Three J's Auto Customs in the house. What's up, bro? Yes, put your face in the profile. I think everybody should have it. You understand this person a little, right? If you look like a serial killer, we'll be like, oh shit, you know? Three J's Auto is sitting in shitty New York City traffic. That is some of the worst traffic ever, dude. I'm like, if you live in New York City, how can you have an expensive fucking car? Because everybody's bumping into everybody. Everybody's car gets sideswiped, and you can't call the freaking cops because you'd be sitting there for 5 hours, 7 hours if you had to call the cops because somebody sideswiped you. New York City. For those of you that have never been to New York City, man, I'm talking everybody's car is scratched, dinged, paint's freaking been rubbed off because you're getting bumped, and people are just nudging you at fucking red lights and shit. Oh. And now they got that whole migrant crisis. They're like, hey, we're a sanctuary city. We invite everybody. And then everybody shows up and we're like, oh, whoa. No, it was just a joke. We were kidding. No, we don't want you here. Get the fuck out. Go back to Texas. It was a joke. Motherfuckers, I swear to God. If you invite them, they're going to come, you fools. Such idiots, man. Do it the right way. Like, my grandmother came from Sicily. I'm Italian. My grandmother, my mother, my grandfather, they all came legally, man. They fucking came legally. Therefore, we're all legal citizens. Yes, it's great. Invite everybody to the USA. But come through the port of fucking entry and do it the right fucking way. I can't stand it the way it's used against Republicans, like we don't want immigration, you know? All right, let me read everybody here. Like a lot of comments coming in. Try driving a truck there, bro. Come on. Sorry for cutting out. I had to drive a van, Hooch, when we went on Howard Stern, going under all those bridges. I had to park in a park. Dude, it was a nightmare. Just a van. I couldn't even imagine having to drive a rig through New York City. All right, Motive. Well, you're Italian, bro. I'm sure you got a great pic that you can upload. We got my boy Perry Anthony in the house. What's up? Great hearing from you, bro. I'm glad you found the live. Man, Beeham is child's play compared to New York City, bro. Absolute child's play, bro. New York City traffic's a nightmare. What up, little country? Nothing like New York, man. Did you guys see where that daycare, them folks running that daycare out of their house, had something like 5 kilos of fentanyl in the daycare up underneath one of the mats that the kids were sleeping on? And those kids were touching the fentanyl. One of them died, 4 in the hospital. Can you believe that shit? Only in New York City, man. Only in New York City does that kind of shit happen. Yeah, me too, dude. That's, come on. Like, can you believe they had that shit even in the same building with those kids? Unreal. They will get life. All of them, all 3 of them are getting life. There's no doubt about it. What's the new drug worse than fentanyl, Hooch? What is it? Alabama's not overpopulated. That's why the traffic is so easy down here. Even though these folks don't really know how to drive. You learn, yeah, Croc. Right, man. Croc is in Birmingham. I mean, I know that's a more horrific drug than fentanyl. You don't see or hear much of it, on the streets. Not as much as you do fentanyl. Yeah, this McDonald's by our house has a double drive-through too. I mean, you could put a 4-lane in there and it'd be packed. It's crazy, man. A 4-lane freaking McDonald's. Sick. I don't know. I think, like people that they constantly feel like shit and they don't have energy or anything, but they're in that line every morning. How do you not figure it out? You add 1 + 1, it equals 2. You know what I'm saying? McDonald's, you have no energy. You're fucking killing yourself. Get the hell out of McDonald's, Simple. The only fast food I ever eat is Chick-fil-A, man. Grilled chicken sandwich on whole wheat. That's it. Or I'll grab their chicken is the bomb, man. Their chicken is so good. Their grilled chicken salad's really good. That Mandarin salad's really good. Robert says, send them to the wood chipper. Indeed, man. If anybody deserves the wood chipper, it's the daycare owners, without a doubt. What's up, Tony? We got about 70% of the shares allocated on IPO LRE. We were just talking about that, though, so we've had IPOs blow up off of like a 70-80% allocation. It doesn't really set the pace. So it's still anyone's guess. USA, Little Country says USA needs to change our motto. Don't fuck with the kids, fuck around, find out. YouTube won't let, oh, for real. Yeah, I have it set up to where it won't let people cuss. I don't know, bro. It's like the majority of that fentanyl. First of all, it comes from China. From China, it's into Mexico. From Mexico, it leaks into the USA. Just control the border, man, and try to weed as much of that shit out as you can. It's the bottom line. If you talk too much about it, and this gets demonetized because YouTube doesn't want you talking truth, so they'll get you over one word, even though they know what you're saying is true. They shut you down, man. It's crazy. It's horrible. JDP says nothing wrong with eating a Big Mac and some fries from time to time. I don't know. I disagree with that. It's horrible food, man. Your body and your digestive system isn't designed for that. Muscle mass isn't built off of French fries. A fried carbohydrate is the worst thing for you, just so you know that. A fried carbohydrate is the absolute worst thing you could put in your mouth and try to have your digestive system handle. Your triglycerides go through the fucking roof. They might not maintain a certain level, but as soon as you eat that French fry, your triglycerides get elevated. Why are you wanting to do that to yourself? It doesn't make any sense to me, man. Then your blood pressure goes up. As soon as you elevate your triglycerides, what happens? Your blood pressure goes up. You start sweating while you're eating, That means you're eating the wrong shit if you're sweating while you're eating. Nobody will ever convince me that McDonald's is okay to eat. No, unless you go there for a salad. But who the hell goes to McDonald's for a fucking salad? Nobody. You guys ever see how they'll set this pack of French fries from McDonald's out for like a year, 2 years, or 3 years, and it still looks like a French fry after 3 years? Doesn't that tell you some shit? Real food doesn't hold up after 3 years, okay? Little Country, baby. Drinking Celsius, my man. To you, thank you. What is that? And all the Chesters, Herberts. Yeah, we don't know who's sneaking into this country, man. Nobody knows, brother. Moonhawk says, just make your own cheeseburger. That is right. If you're that hard up for a burger, you either go to the butcher or you go to like a really high value grocery store that's not freezing their meat and all that bullshit. No chemicals. Just get you some nice, natty, organic, red, whatever. Ground chuck, I don't fucking know. I don't eat a lot of red meat. Make it yourself, That way you know what the hell. And you can even go keto with the burger. You know what I'm saying? So you got a nice organic red meat burger and wrap it in some lettuce or something. You don't even have to have the carbohydrates. Publix does have some great meat. We shop at Publix, man. And a lot of times, if you know how to shop, you can save money. Even though Publix is a little more expensive, when you're just looking at those prices on the shelf, man, you got to know when to catch Publix at the right time to get those deals. You know? We got a Whole Foods down here. Be good for also, you know, fish. They got a great variety of fresh fish and shit like that. Expensive as all hell. Waiting on our LRE. So I'm in at $10. I got 1,000 shares. We'll see what happens. I'm limit ordered in at 1,000 shares for $10. So, and the reason I do that on these IPOs, I don't do it on all IPOs. I used to do fucking 3, 4, 5,000 shares back in the day. Now I've dropped it down to 500 to 1,000, depending on what it is. I'm at 1,000 on this one. So for every dollar we get that she raises when she opens, I make 1,000. So if she's up $3, it's easy math. I'm up 3,000. Now, if I were to be up $3 or $4 right out of the gate, I might sell 100%, you know, and just walk with that money. We'll see. We will see. Instead of, you know, doing like the 50, that's good money. But if she's stalling out, sometimes you'll get an IPO that opens and it begins stalling out. It dips, it goes back, it'll retrace that, whatever. It could be $9 for this one as an example. It'll retrace the 9 and stall out. Well, that's where I'm like, okay, I'll sell half because it's neither here nor there, but I'll at least pull that profit off the table and give it a chance to increase in value. But if she rips 13, 14, 15, and I have that kind of money on the table, it's really hard to just step away and not take all that profit. I never die in a ticker, by the way. So like you guys saw, I was doing videos on TTOO. I did a couple videos on FNGR. When I learned that FNGR was really just another retail scam, that the company did not have control over the naked shorting, like, you know, I assumed they had control over it. No, they had no control over it. This is just dirty fucking Wall Street at its best with FNGR. And you know, I got out of that ticker. I lost $1,000. Lost 1,000, man. I made it back. Luckily, I made it back on TTOO because FDA comes in on TTOO, and I did exactly what I told everybody I was going to do. I'm going to chase in on FDA. And I did that, so I made my money back. And then I got right the hell out. I got right the hell out of TTOO, and then it tanked. It crashed after that. So I'm out. You know, a lot of people are like, dude, do a video on TTOO. There's nothing really to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like I kept saying, the CEO has us in the palm of his fucking hands right now. He's got retail. He could really work us and keep drawing people in but he didn't. He went fucking ghost. And I'm like, dude, the longer you go ghost, and the more people lose money, they don't come back, they don't trust your fucking ass, and you lose. You will lose what you got right now. And he just said, fuck it, I'm not the type of guy that constantly goes on social media and talks about my stock. Well, fuck you, because now you're at 19 cents. So good. You know? You asked for your 19 cents, bro, when you were at over 70. You had us at fucking, you were so close to $1 and you fucked up, CEO. You fucked up so bad. You know, I was so stoked, man. I'm like, man, with this group of people right now that this guy's got, just a couple contracts, show us what the fuck you're doing internally with the company. Be like the Mullins CEO. Attack shorts. Tell us you're about to attack shorts. Dude, that would have thrown this guy way over $1. The hell was wrong with this dude? I'm like, all he has to do right now is announce he's hiring the same lawyers that Mullen hired. Just tell us you're hiring them. Boom, $1. Nope, motherfucker goes on a ghost vacation. Who's the best guitar player in your opinion between Randy Rhoads, Jimi Hendrix? I take Jimi Hendrix off the list because technique-wise, Jimi Hendrix didn't have the technique. He was just innovative for his era. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, Jimi Hendrix was doing shit nobody else was doing, but he wasn't like superior technique. Randy Rhoads was superior technique for the time. So, you know, you got melodic minor Randy Rhoads, and then you got more blues rock Eddie Van Halen. What floats your boat? Eddie Van Halen wrote more #1 songs. So in my book, Eddie Van Halen will reign supreme over Randy Rhoads, even though technically Randy Rhoads was probably a better guitar player. But at the end of the day, it's who's the greatest guitar player writing the best fucking songs with the most platinum albums, the most #1 singles? That's Eddie Van Halen. That's how you got to look at it, man. That's how you got to look at it. But we could talk that debate. Nobody will ever win that debate because you know it's fucking Randy. There was only one dude. If you were around, guys, all right, back in the era when it was Eddie Van Halen versus Randy Rhoads, if you lived that shit, there's only one guy that could knock Eddie, and it was Randy Rhoads. That was it. Guitar World magazine couldn't make up their mind. Who gets the award this year, Eddie Van Halen or Randy Rhoads? You know, one year it was Randy Rhoads. The next year it's Eddie Van Halen. They couldn't make up their fucking minds because both were just amazing guitar players. Unfortunately for Vito Bratta, he just came around a day late and $1 short. Had Vito Bratta come in, now he was around in 83, but they weren't putting out any music in 83. Vito Bratta comes around at like 89, the fucking era's over. Guitar slingers are done because of fucking that grunge bullshit, you know? It sucks because Vito Bratta was Eddie Van Halen on steroids, but he came in too late, man. Oh, fucking love Joe Citriani, dude. I like Carlos Santana, but it's just, he's not my style guitar player. Joe Citriani all freaking day. Like, dude, back in, when I was in high school, I swooped up every Joe Citriani cassette I could find, man. I loved Joe. I think everybody, any guitar player back in the 80s and 90s, if you were a guitar player and you were an Eddie Van Halen freak, you know what I'm saying? If you bought a guitar because you saw Eddie Van Halen, then how are you not going to love Joe Citriani? Because there's no lyrics. It's just straight guitar solo. Every freaking song, you're in heaven. You're like, God, this dude is sick. You know? Satch was the fucking man. Greg says Eddie Van Halen, Randy Rhoads, then Hendrix. That's exactly where I would put that lineup. That is like, you just nailed it, bro. Eddie Van Halen, #1, Randy Rhoads, and also remember, like what I just said, in 1984, 1985, 1986, you were buying a guitar because you saw Eddie Van Halen and you wanted a Kramer. All right? Remember that, man. If you were around in that at 1982, 1983, you bought a fucking guitar because you saw Eddie Van Halen and you were trying to be like that dude. All right? That's why I bought a guitar. I bought a fucking guitar because I saw Eddie Van Halen. I heard the 1984 album. I heard all that music. I'm only like, what am I, 11 years old or something, you know? And boom, I'm like, Dad, I need a guitar. Whatever that guy's doing. And then a buddy of mine in school bought a guitar. And then another buddy bought a bass. And I was like, dude, I need to hook up with these guys, you know? I want to be in a fucking band and be like Van Halen. Next thing you know, we're all in a garage trying to be like Eddie Van Halen. Every one of us. Surfing with the Alien was the first Joe Citriani cassette I got. Yeah. Of course, hold on a minute. Let me backtrack here. Read everything. My favorite bodybuilder is Dorian Yates. Steve Vai was a great replacement for Eddie Van Halen. So here's what's up with a lot of people don't talk about. And prior to, Eddie Van Halen playing, that bidextral tapping and shit, nobody was doing that shit the way Eddie was doing it. You had Randy Rhoads that came around after Eddie Van Halen puts out the 1978 album with Eruption on it, right? So now you got Randy Rhoads. So Eddie Van Halen hears Randy Rhoads and he says, okay, this guy's copying me, because he had yet to hear anybody put an album out that sounded like him. This is before Warren DeMartini. This is before Jakey Lee. This is before George Lynch. So of course Eddie's going to say this guy's copying me. But in 1984 or 1983, now you have all these Eddie Van Halens. And the list was, in my order, I would put Eddie Van Halen, of course, first. Then you have George Lynch and Warren DeMartini. They're fighting for second and third, and that's the bottom line. At that time, the three greatest guitar players, because Randy Rhoads was dead. Randy died in 82. So it's Eddie Van Halen, Warren DeMartini, George Lynch, and then you got Jakey Lee taking Randy Rhoads' place, right? So now you got to add Jakey Lee to that list. Those were the top four guitar players at the time. Yeah, you had the Joe Satrianis and the Yngwie Malmsteens, but their shit wasn't on the fucking radio. They weren't mainstream, so you have to pick from the mainstream. And there it was. So if you were alive in 1984, those were the guitar players that you were trying to learn their solos. You had their cassettes. They were the greatest guitar players of that era. That was the top four. Who would be number 5 on that list? Eddie Van Halen, Warren DeMartini, George Lynch, Jakey Lee. Who would take number 5 in all y'all's opinion? Who would have been number 5? And I'm talking they're putting out platinum albums. You're hearing their music on the fucking radio, not some B-side guitar player like I see you guys are saying Paul Gilbert and shit. I wouldn't put Paul Gilbert's fucking incredible. He's amazing. But that you weren't hearing his shit on the fucking radio. No, not Slash, because Slash isn't that technical. He's just a blues player. And it sucks because you could kind of say Mick Mars, but Mick Mars wasn't very technical. Again, Slash is not technical. Mick Mars is not a technical guitar player. Angus Young is not a technical guitar player. Vivian Campbell, yes, but you got to say no. Great one, though, Greg. Fucking great one, dude. Still, we don't have a number 5. Who would be a really good number 5? I've always struggled over my number 5 guitar player of that era. No, I mean, James Hetfield's an amazing guitar player, but no, you can't do it. Guys, they weren't playing. In 1984, they were not playing the Master of Puppets album on the fucking radio, They just weren't doing it. No, Jeff Beck, again, you guys are off in Wonderland with these guitar players. I'm talking about Gunslinger, Floyd Rose on the guitar. These guys are shredding licks that you haven't heard. Reb Beach, good one. Reb is a good one. Guys, Eric Clapton's not in the same category as Eddie Van Halen. Come on. You got to put him in the same category as Eddie Van Halen. Let's go. Jimmy Page is not in the same category as Eddie Van Halen, y'all. All right? Not even close. All y'all saying Jimmy Page. Not even close. Come on. Taylor Swift. There you go. Give Taylor Swift a black eye for me. You can't say Angus Young either, because Angus just was a great guitar player, but he wasn't that technical. You could play Angus Young solos with your eyes closed. He wasn't a technical guitar player. And he was very repetitive with his playing. Very repetitive. It's like we're stuck at those 4. The only thing you could do, is bring Randy Rhoads back to life and put him back in the list. That's the only thing you could do. So then you would have Eddie Van Halen, Randy Rhoads, Warren DeMartini, George Lynch, Jakey Lee. top 5 guitar players of that genre, and I'm talking gunslingers. I'm talking these guys are playing fast as fucking lightning. They're extremely technical, and they're doing shit you had never heard before with a Floyd Rose tremolo, a shit ton of gain, the distortion, plus they're also starting to use effects like delay. You're hearing a lot of reverb, you're hearing choruses, you're hearing compression on their guitars. This is all shit that fucking Skinnerd never did. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Page never did that shit. Angus Young never had a Floyd Rose on his guitar. These are like the Ferraris. These are the Lamborghinis of guitar players, okay? So there's your top 5. We have to bring Randy Rhoads back to life. Now, if you want to go off into the blues category, then you're going to put Jeff Beck at the fucking top because Jeff Beck was incredible. But he's just not in the same category as Eddie Van Halen. But Jeff Beck, bam. Put him right at the fucking top. Jeff Beck. Put Stevie Ray Vaughan right there with Jeff Beck. You know? David Gilmour was a damn good guitar player, but you could play David Gilmour shit with your eyes closed. You see what I'm saying? If you want to go into the extreme metal, now you're talking about Dave Mustaine. Extreme metal rhythm guitars. He did have some good solos. Those are all, so this Blake, Sad Venture, those are all B-side incredible guitar players. Those are B-side though. Jason Becker, incredible. Marty Friedman was sick. Marty Friedman's still a sick guitar player. As a matter of fact, and I was going to say Nuno Betancourt, by the way, Custom X. I was going to put Nuno on that list. Sad, though, that Nuno kind of came around when Vito Bratta came around. It's like they came in at the tail end. It sucks, man. They did not. Today, I would say Nuno Betancourt is probably the best guitar player putting out music still from that era that's still got his chops, man. Dude is still killing it. Still killing it. Peter Frampton, you could play that shit with your eyes closed. I was about to say Nuno Betancourt. Good call there, Custom. Yup. Joe Bonamassa. What a great blues guitar player. Joe Bonamassa's from Syracuse. I sold Joe Bonamassa. I didn't sell him. I traded Joe a Fender Bandmaster. He was still in high school, man, when I sold him or traded him the Fender Bandmaster. He showed up at a guitar show in Syracuse. I was at the guitar show with my Fender Bandmaster amp. I was trying to sell it so I could get a Marshall. Joe Bonamassa shows up with his dad, and his dad's trying to get the amp out of me for free. They were douchebags. And his dad finally pulls me aside, and he's like, look, we'll go to the house. He's like, his mom doesn't even want him to have another amp. He's got all these fucking amps. He's like, what are you looking for? I told him I was looking for a Fender. I was looking for a Marshall. They ended up trading me a Marshall for my Fender Bandmaster, and that would have been 1989. 1989 that went down. He was a nobody. Joe Bonamassa in Syracuse at the time was a fucking nobody. He was kind of like, everybody's like, oh, hey, look, that's Joe Bonamassa. He's a good guitar player. You should check him out. But he wasn't like today's Joe Bonamassa. He was a fucking nobody. I didn't even, as a matter of fact, I got pissed off at him because they kept trying to get the amp out of me for free. And then his dad goes, we're going to put your name as a credit on Joe's next album if you give him the amp. I'm like, fuck you, dude. It's a fucking Fender Bandmaster from 1965. Are you kidding me right now? So I started packing it up and taking my amp out of the show. I was like, fuck all these motherfuckers trying to get it out of me for free. But then my dad set it up and we got a Marshall out of him. We traded him, the Bandmaster, for a Marshall. I had the Marshall for a couple years and I absolutely hated it. It was the biggest piece of shit ever. And I ended up trading the Marshall in for a PV 120 watt head and a carve-in 412 cabinet. That was like my first real rig that sounded incredible. I had a PV 120 watt. It was called a PV VTM with a carve-in 412 cabinet. All right, here we go, baby. We might be opening in 5 minutes. Let's see where we go, guys. All right, IPO LRE. What can we get off this puppy? I'll read off level 2 really quick. Let's see what we got. We got a $30 bid? What? Little Country, thank you, bro. We got a $30 bid, baby. Let's see where we go with that. Yes. Little Country says, check out 331 E-Rock. Sick guitar player. Fucking love it, man. Okay. Hey, Lil Country, remind me in the Discord. I want to check this shit out because now somebody just backed you up on that. I'll forget that, so remind me in the Discord. Hey, guys, the Discord link is below. I'm not going to be able to trade VSME live. Trust me, it bothers me that I'm not going to be able to trade it live. I'm going to trade VSME tomorrow in my Discord. So please, the link's below. It's only $10 if you want to join in. That's how you're going to be able to trade it with me tomorrow. But trust me, the next IPO, if it's AATP, I'm going to be live with that one. All my updates are in the Discord with filings, with accurate dates. And if I miss a filing like this morning, I missed one filing for VSME, but one of my members backtracked me. They found the filing. They put it in the Discord. All right. That's the kind of fucking shit you get with my, it's immediate, man. We are on to shit. So now 100% sure you are trading a Hong Kong IPO tomorrow. A Hong Kong IPO. It's called VSME. Let me give you some details really quick, everybody, if you don't already know. So in the front of the house, it's 2 million shares. They have a resale of 3 million shares, $5 pre-order, which means in total, it could open with 5 million shares. I don't see it doing that, but it could, just so you guys know. All right. VSME underwriter is Univest. Univest is going to blow this ticker up tomorrow, okay? Univest is one of the ones, if you remember, they were under investigation when Network One Financial went under investigation. Univest was right there with them for potential stock pumping, for IPO pumping. Nothing ever came of it because it was just retail pouncing on the plays. I don't think the SEC understood the power of retail at that time. They weren't paying attention. But once they found out, you know what happened. It's history. All right, back to our play. So VSME is tomorrow, everybody. Join my Discord. The link's below. Like and sub to the channel. Please, the next IPO we play, I will trade live, and it's most likely going to be AATP. All right? AATP. Here we go. Lead Real Estate. This is a luxury real estate company out of Japan. They deal in residential luxury homes, apartments, condos, hotels, you name it. They have some big dog investors coming in today from what I was reading. They have some big money coming into this play today. So I don't see this play. I don't know. Anything could happen, but, you know, in the next 6 months, this could be sitting at $1. It could be sitting at under $1. You never freaking know. Got to get out of this Joe Biden market, though. That's the important thing here. This Joe Biden market's killing everybody. Killing everybody. All right, motivated minds, baby. Let's go. Here we go. Let's get it. It is now 9:20. We were set to open at 9:20, and there it goes. 7:02, 7:15. We're open. Opened at 7. So if you pre-ordered, you're in at 7. Opened at 7, so I'm in 1,000 shares at $7. Let's watch it. Let's see what happens. Wow, somebody sold a massive sell order right there. That was a massive sell order hitting. 685.91. Let's watch it. LRE opened at 7. There was a $7 entry. If you pre-ordered, you got it for 7. And if you limit ordered in, you got it for 7. So what's important is it really does have to maintain its IPO value for a good minute or two. It's got to maintain that value in order to give us a really good rebound or a push later in the day. We have to see it like that. We need to see this. We need to see this right here. Oh, come on. Hold it up already. Come on. Volume is at 439,000 and it's a 1 million share float. 1 million shares today. So, what does this say? Mumu is not letting you buy. I wonder why that is. Y'all, please like the video, sub to the channel for the next IPO. The next IPO is VSME out of Hong Kong, okay? VSME out of Hong Kong. It does list tomorrow. So today we have a Japan IPO. It's LRE. Opens at 7. It has to maintain that $7 within, we have a small net to maintain. If it maintains it, we're gonna look really good for later this afternoon. If it doesn't, you got to bail. So right now it is holding fairly well. It is only a 1.1 million share IPO. Somebody smashed a lot of profit shortly ago. It was at 7.15. Somebody cashed out at 7.15. Took it all the way down to, what'd they take it down to? 6.52. That was a massive sell order right there. Moomoo's usually really good about letting you buy into these. That's weird. I wonder why they're stomping people out of this one. That's pretty fucking weird, man. We're at 684. It's holding value okay. Kind of sucks that Moomoo players aren't able to jump in. It does suck. Remember, it's only 1 million shares, y'all. This is a very small float. LRE 695. We just got to watch it, and it's got to hold this support. If it doesn't hold support, man, you got to bail. But right now, it's kind of holding support. Volume is okay. 697. 7. Holding 7. So this is somewhat typical price action that we're used to seeing. This is typical price action here, okay? Like the video, please. Sub to the channel for the next IPO. It's pretty much all I'm doing now are IPOs, guys. So you're at 703. It's got to hold. Pretty soon we're going to be breaking that 1 million volume. We'll break the float. She's teetering at $6.95 and $7. Everybody's in at $7, right? All y'all are in at 7. What's up, Bob? Good morning, brother. Very slow price action. $7. Some of you entered at $6.94. That's cool. There's not really a large variable of entry on this, unless somehow you caught that quarter of a second 650. You know? All orders filled at 7. I had a pretty large net to make sure I entered. Filled at 7. Reese says this came early in the day. It did. Our last IPO popped early also. It's not halted, Perry. Just moving slow. Closing in on 700,000 volume for the day. 694, so it's holding its IPO price. This could go either way. I mean, this is a 50-50 crapshoot at this, just like the last IPO was. What's up, Muhammad? What's Mumu saying when you try to order or you try to buy? Edgy. What, I mean, what's their excuse for not allowing you in? We got Hillbilly Stocks in the house. What's up, bro? Glad you did good on that last IPO, man. That was a surprise. Having warrants placed behind the ticker like that, she did good. I was really surprised, man. Glad you made some money on that. $6.95. Let's go, baby. I'm falling asleep. Do something already, LRE. Hit the like, people. Thank you, Ani. Sub to the channel, please. Next IPO is VSME out of Hong Kong. Hong Kong's like the guaranteed shebanger. We've never lost money on a Hong Kong IPO. Ain't that some shit, y'all? Every single Hong Kong IPO we've ever played, we've made money on. Fucking sick, man. What is it, you know? It's crazy. Hong Kong was always trying to, they had a great market for the longest time. Then their IPO market took a big shit. And to rebuild it, what do? They start throwing out HKDs. They start throwing out Megals. Now everybody loves Hong Kong. What's up, Ziggy? How are you, bro? I'm doing good, my man. Watching LRE struggle to push back into IPO territory. Let's go. Come on, LRE. Ziggy, you just had a baby? Congratulations, dude. Happy for you, man. So LRE is not finding buying pressure to hold its IPO value right now. $6.30. Of course, I would sell and I would just take a loss and walk. I've done it before. I never hold an IPO. Never do I hold an IPO. By the end of the day, I'll be out of this, win or lose. And that's just how it has to be. You're out, win or lose. On to the next. Jared, you sold? I'm going to give it a minute. Let's give it some time. Kingpin says, you think it'll run in the afternoon? A lot of times they do, Kingpin. You got to understand, where are they going to throw the bulk of the volume in, and what are they trying to do right now? You know? Motivated Mind says, GLE is the next play. Watch out, this could rebound. We have seen it. GLE is coming out of Hong Kong. Definitely a big play. What does this say here? Waiting for the bottom. Yep. Jared. What's up, Jared? Jared sold at what? What did you sell at, bro? $639. I believe he did, Kingpin. Yes, indeed. Dancing around 630. Dancing around 630. Yep. $881,000 though on the volume, and we're at 1.1 million shares without any bullshit in the background of this ticker. It's 1.1 million shares. We're already at almost 900. For it to be moving as slow as it is and to have that kind of volume, that's a major what the fuck. Yep. So it kind of tells me that the price should be increasing. The price should be increasing, not financial advice. Nothing you ever get out of me is financial advice. I'm just giving you my opinion. The price should be increasing, and it is. Look. Not fast, not furious, but it's increasing. And now it's decreasing. So we're watching LRE. It is kind of mimicking, but not really DTCK. DTCK held its IPO value like strong. That's what I look for. I'm not looking at like 10% under IPO value. I don't like that. But this could reverse. A good reversal, a good, late afternoon pump comes from an IPO holding its IPO value, okay? Whatever it opened at, it needs to stay right fucking there. It can fluctuate by 2%. It'll fluctuate up 3%, down 3%. Yes. That's how you know a reversal or a pump is coming. So let's just sit tight. This is at 8% right now. You can't, no, nobody's shorting this. There's no institutional shorting on an IPO. Retail can do their fucking thing, but institutions cannot short an IPO. That's right. There's no options chain on this. There's like hardly no shenanigans that can be played on an IPO. Other than the market maker deciding what goes where. That's the fucking shit right there. That's what you got to deal with. $936,000, no movement. Nada. Spartan says PWM held $5 all day, then it ran to the 20s. Jared, you're already out, I thought, man. It's the stock market, buddy. There's ups and downs in the stock market. Don't ever trade emotionally. Like right now, this is what's going on in my head is, yeah, what the fuck ever. I don't give a fuck. If it doesn't pay out, it doesn't pay out. If it does, it does. Great. But I'm on to the next one either way. Don't trade with emotions. Some people do that in my Discord, and it just bothers the fuck out of me. Unless it's ultra exciting, like if this thing jacked to $20 fucking, it's a different emotion. You just sit, you watch it, try to understand the price action, the volume, and the percentage that it's holding or not holding for that matter. $1 million incoming. 1 million share volume incoming on a 1.1 million share float, stuck at $6.30. What up with that? What's up with that shit? What kind of bullshit manipulation is this market maker up to? Every IPO gets a designated market maker, that primary designated market maker that controls the price action. That motherfucker's up to some shit. Yeah, you're probably watching this video right now, aren't you, motherfucker? You're up to some shit, dude. We see what you're doing. Kingpin says it's not letting buy orders go through. I wonder why. What's up with that? Explain. Explain yourself right now. I mean, I should be able to go in and buy right now. Let me just buy some. No, I just bought some. Order went through. The order's in. Oh, you were asking. The only broker that I hear is blocked people is Moomoo. I'm hearing that Moomoo's not letting their folks buy it up. I bailed on Cart. I took a loss. Cart was just a Typical American piece of shit IPO. I took a loss on CART. I took a win on ARM. I took a win on DTCK. That was a great IPO. I took several wins on TTOO. I was up, I don't even remember. Total tally on TTOO was about $5,500 I made. I took a $1,000 loss on FNGR. When it was all said and done, I think I ended up profiting a total of $5,000 with all my wins and losses. For that week, that is. The one that pissed me off the most was FNGR. FNGR really pissed me off because I couldn't believe I got suckered into another, synthetic play, another naked shorting play. I just can't believe I got suckered into that shit. I should have known that nobody has control over illegal manipulation in the stock market. Nobody has control over it yet. The whole SEC is going to need to be gutted to get to the bottom of it and stop it. Yeah, so tickers like FNGR, just count me the fuck out, man. I'm never going to risk my money on those plays again. They never pan out. Ever. And it's like I told my Discord. When it comes to plays like TTOO, a lot of you guys aren't going to want to hear this. Bet on the hype, don't bet on the fantasy. Play the hype, play the momentum, don't play the fantasy. The fantasy of TTOO was the CEO doing everything in retail's favor, FDA coming in on time, orders, government. That's the fantasy side. But then you have the momentum to where you were able to make all that money as it was blown up to 70 cents. I played the hype and I got the fuck out when it came to the fantasy. And that's why I made money on that play. So we did. 997. 997, $6.41, coming in on 1 million share volume right now. Like the video and subscribe to the channel, guys. Thank you. Next IPO coming up is VSME out of Hong Kong. Bam! I still got to go to the gym. What am I training today? I'm going to train shoulders today. Boulder ass motherfucking shoulders today, baby. Even with this busted shoulder, you still got to get it. We still got to get it. Ah, yeah. For those of you just tuning in, we're at LRE Real Estate. If you limit ordered in or you pre-ordered, we all got the same price, $7. Based out of Japan, and we just broke 1 million shares. There it goes. We just broke 1 million, so this is a 1.1 million share IPO. Yep. Kanger says you should do head hangs on the pull-up bar for 30 seconds. Like I haven't already tried that shit. People talk to me like, hey, it's Teddy's first week in the gym. Oh, you've been in the gym for 40 years, Teddy? I won't even say some dumb shit like that, Teddy. I have a labrum tear, bro. When you have a labrum tear, that shit doesn't fucking work. It makes it worse, as a matter of fact. Let's go. Inverse head and shoulders. Inverse, baby. No, Kangers. What they do is they take the razor blade to the shoulder and they reconnect the tear. I just don't want to have it done yet. I just don't want to have it fucking done yet. You know? So I train over it. I just train over it. Stem cells, absolutely. Once I have the repair, properly, surgically reattached, then yes, I could do stem cells to speed up the recovery. So we are staring at somewhat of an inverse head and shoulders, which is normally a bullish pattern. $6.36, and it's moving too fucking slow. 1 million shares. And it is now 9:51. This has now been in action for, let's see, it did open at 9:20, didn't it? $30 minutes. So we've been rolling for 30 minutes. Symptoms of a labrum tear is going to be front and rear delt pain and discomfort that leads down into the bicep, numbing of the arm. That's everything I have. You'll feel it both front and rear delt. You'll feel pain, both the front and the rear. I truly believe this is not organic behavior with this stock. This stock is being held back right now. This is just my opinion. The stock is being held back to fuck retail over because I see a lot of people are selling for losses. Somebody just told me Weeble, those little douche fucks are all losing their minds. So they're going to sell at a loss. Then the market maker around lunchtime is going to be like, oh, good. Everybody's out. Pump that motherfucker. Shoot it to $9. Yeah, nobody's in. Let them all chase now. Let them all chase back in so we can get their money. I'm just saying, that shit happens like you wouldn't believe in this fucking bullshit scam of a stock market. You're holding at your own risk, though, because at the end of the day, this could tank horrifically. So you are buying or holding at your own risk. So we'll see what happens. 632, it's at a 9% loss. It did not hold its IPO value like I would have hoped. That is awesome, Cherry. Did your insurance cover that stem cell? Or was that out of pocket? $6.40. Rocket Man says, Teddy, the lit buy and the neutral buys are the same. It only cost you $9,000 out of pocket? That ain't bad. For 2 brand new shoulders without surgery? That isn't fucking bad, man. I'm in XRP, so that's great to hear, Code Red. I've got me a shit ton of XRP just ready. sitting there. I've never sold it, man. Never sold it. I've had it for the longest fucking time. Whatever happens, happens. We'll see, man. This is how I tore my labrum. This is the honest to God's truth, man. I was having a dumbbell bench press competition with my group at my gym. We got to the 180-pound dumbbells. I threw those bitches up 3 times and did not feel a damn thing. I did not know I had torn my labrum on the 180s until that night I had gotten home and my rear delt was starting to fucking hurt really bad. Then over the course of the week, my bicep, my front delt, everything started to just fucking hurt. But I did a powerlifting meet a couple months after that. Didn't even know I had a torn labrum. I still competed in my powerlifting meet. Bench pressed 455 pounds in that meet. And then went and had my CAT scan done on the shoulder and found the labrum tear. I've held on to my XRP through all this bullshit, through the lawsuit, through fucking everything. I've just held it. And I'm like, maybe that XRP someday is just going to come out of nowhere, man. Make us all rich. We'll see. I'm watching the second Republican debate tonight. Today's my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. Love you. Today's my mom's birthday. So after this, I'm going to lunch with my mom. My wife has our grandbaby upstairs today. So I'm going to go to lunch with my mom. I'm going to go to the gym, train shoulders, and I will be making it home for the debate. Not that it matters, because Trump's going to win that bitch. Trump's going to be the nominee. But it's fun to watch anyhow, right? It's fun to watch. Now, we're not halted. It's just a very slow-ass fucking ticker. It's not halted, though. 640. It's showing a bullish pattern. It's moving just extremely slow, everybody. But anything could happen at this point. This ticker could go south really fast, or she could rip really fucking fast. It's all up to the market maker right now. And what's crazy is market makers are not supposed to. It's illegal for them to dictate the direction of a stock. Their influence is not supposed to have directional influence. It's, they could fuck around with a ticker, but they can't fuck around with the direction of the ticker is what I'm trying to say. But they do. And nobody does anything about it. Thank you, Lil Natural. Thank you so much for that. 650 coming off that bullish pattern we were just talking about, y'all. 650 coming off that inverse head and shoulders. I'm by no means getting excited over the 650, trust me. 659, by no means getting excited over this. It is a bullish pattern, but sometimes they don't hold up. Sometimes they don't fucking last. So let's just watch it. Let's not get stupid. Let's just watch it. 663. Volume's coming in at 60,000. We got 60,000 share volume that just hit. We're at 70,000. This is 70,000 over the 1 million. Everybody, let's just watch it. Let's just watch it. What's up, brother? Texas Hooch, somebody said you were as big as I am in the Discord this morning. What the fuck was that? I'm as big as Teddy. Or I'm bigger than Teddy. Is that what you said? You and I are going to have to go. Well, you and I are going to have to go to, where do you go? Planet Fitness? What gym do you train at, Hooch? He says he's bigger than me. I'll let you get away with that. I'll let you get away with that, Hooch. So we're at 655. It looks like market makers have no choice but to nudge this thing up. Okay. Nudging it up just a bit. 660. And Texas Hooch is bigger than me. Corey says, D-Whack. Dude, you ain't fucking lying, bro. $16 to $300. D-Whack. Mark my words, baby. $6.70 on LRE. I'm not getting excited. Again, this is what the fuck ever right now. Just because the market maker decides he wants to nudge it up a bit, don't get excited yet. Drummeister says bigger round. You're funny, brother. 673 as it creeps its way back to the opening price of $7. Like, guys, the video, please. And sub to my channel if you don't mind. I've been at this for a long fucking time, man. I've been doing IPOs now for a couple years. I've been on fucking YouTube now for a few years. I appreciate it if you would at least like and sub to the channel. I have a stupid, crazy, busy lifestyle, but I take the time out of my schedule to do this. I make no money off of fucking YouTube, by the way. None. I make chump change because the majority of my videos get demonetized because I say fuck. Or I'll tell a kid to go suck half of his mom's tit and they fucking will demonetize me. So I never make any money on this shit. I'm doing it because I love fucking doing it. Bottom line. 688. 688. Who the fuck got scared out at 620? You little pussy diaper bitch. You got scared out at 6. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. 685. IPOs is that's my thing, man. It's like my passion is the gym, and when it comes to the stock market, fucking IPOs, the passion. I love it, man. Days like today, though, you got to have these fucking things around, you know. When you got a slow mover like this. Come on, baby. What is she doing? 678. Hey, Saquon, what happened to you, man? You were in the Discord every day, and then you come up missing. Dude, you were in the Discord every day. Where'd you go? What happened to you, man? Hooch says, what did they say? Somebody said, you said your chest was bigger than mine or some shit. I don't fucking know. All in good fun. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit, bro. Well, what's your name in the Discord? You changed your name then. What's your name, homie? I had no clue you were still around, bro. You definitely are coming at me with a different name because I have not seen this Saquon in a long time. Oh. Well, how the fuck was I supposed to know? Look how you guys do this shit. I had another guy on YouTube. He's in the Discord. He's like, yeah, I'm so-and-so from YouTube. I'm like, well, why don't you just keep the same fucking name so I can connect everybody? How do I know this shit? Like, if you had the same name on YouTube and you were in my Discord, I know it's you. If you got a different name in the Discord, how the fuck am I supposed to know it's you? All right. Go back in the Discord and change your name, bro. Because, see, this is the name I know. All right. Do me a favor. Just make it easier for me so that I know who I'm responding to. It's hard to keep up. Really hard to keep up. So LRE is trending up. LRE is probably going to have a nice lunch pump. Don't stick me to that. Don't hold me to that because I'll be in the gym working the fuck out around lunchtime. I won't be here trading this. I will be in my Discord trading this. This looks like all my sell and everything is going to be in the Discord. So join the Discord. The link's below. It's only $10. When I cut this video off, I have to go to lunch with my mother, and then I'm going to the gym. I'll be trading, no matter what, I'm going to be trading this, okay, in the Discord. Obviously, I'm not selling right now. I'm going to hold this because of the suspicious price behavior and the way they're pushing the stock today. Tells me that we're probably going to get a late afternoon pump on this. So, see, I didn't even know you were in my Discord, Code Red for Life. What's your name in the Discord? What's up, Margie? We got Margie in the house this morning. Code, what is your name? This is crazy. All y'all got just crazy different names. I had no clue you were in my Discord, bro. Or maybe I did know, but I forgot because of the name change, you know. Jared says he bought back in. Cool. If you need help connecting right now to the Discord, everybody, use the link, the $10 entry, and Margie will help you get full access. I might be able to come in. Well, hey, you know what? I might be able to come in tonight if this thing is still pushing and do my live after I hit the gym. I might be able to do that. Yeah. I'll do my best. I don't know, though. It takes a lot to set a live up. I can't get over how slow this IPO is moving. I just fucking can't get over this shit. Diana Pants. Is Bella in the Discord? That is good to know. Because, see, in the Discord, I know Bella. See, I know who you are in the Discord. Thank you for letting me know. What's up, Nelson? Thank you, man. They are definitely on to us, Mike. This is just like freeze everybody out, scare everybody out. We'll push it when we push it. And it's so illegal to do this shit, but I ain't going anywhere just yet. I'm going to stick this out. Somebody continues to say, yeah, that Moomoo's not letting anybody buy in. That sucks because that's a pretty big platform. That's funny. I haven't heard from Ape Father in a long time. What's he up to? What's up? Tommy's Touch in the house. APVO. Is that another IPO today? What is that? There was a second IPO today. Let me go in really quick and see if I still have that. The second IPO today was SYRA. It closed, but I don't believe it listed today. SYRA. No, it did not list. LRE is at 660. So what we're seeing here is just nothing to get excited about. We are getting higher lows on LRE. It's trickling its way back, but nothing at all to fucking write home about. Shelly says Lewis still in the gym boxing and getting. I tapped on a video because I was seeing what the sentiment was on AMC, and one of his came up. And right before he started the video and started talking about AMC, he was like, "Yeah, I'm on my way to the gym. Got to make it to the gym today." I'm like, "Oh, I mean, hey, if I motivated that dude to hit the gym, God bless him. It's about fucking time." Dude let it go for too damn long. Got a lot of catching up to do. Oh, it's at an evil number, 666. Get out of that quick. There we go. 1.2 million. Michael Gaskill is Fuzzy Nuggets in the Discord. Just so everybody knows, I'm Teddy Zane in the Discord, and I'm Teddy Zane on YouTube. Why can't we all do that? What's so fucking hard about that? So we can all just keep track of who the fuck we all are. If you think about it, 1,000 motherfuckers here, 1,000 motherfuckers there. Everybody's got different names. That's 2,000 fucking names. Unbelievable. Texas Hooch says the Ape Father made fun of whatever that dude's name is for going to the gym. That makes no sense to me. I got on to him, what's his name again? That fat dude from AMC. I got on to him because he got on to Trey, because Trey was going to the gym. The whole point is, if you're grossly out of shape, don't mock anybody for going to the fucking gym. No, I didn't sell. I'm still holding LRE. I'm watching volume come in, and it's right now it's kind of neither here nor there. This could go either way. So again, if I take a loss, I take a loss. I never hold a IPO beyond day one. It's really, really rare that I hold an IPO beyond day one. So by the end of the day, I'll be in the Discord. I will be giving sell alerts. It looks like this is going to be a very late day sell for me. I swear to God, I haven't seen an IPO move this slow, and I can't even tell you how long. This is crazy. It's horrible. So if you guys want to trade this with me in the Discord later this afternoon, the link is below. It's only $10 to join the Discord. You get a hell of a lot more out of the Discord than just day trading also, which day trading is typically what we do. It's the bulk of the Discord. It's scalping. Every popular ticker that comes in for the day goes through my Discord. And somebody is always scalping the popular ticker of the day. Not necessarily me, but we have a lot of people alerting these tickers daily. So if you're not just trading IPOs, you have every ticker daily that's coming in hot. $6.80 on LRE. Now, if you want to trade this with me this afternoon, like I said, I'm not going to be on YouTube. I'll be trading this in probably the office of my gym later today. Only in my Discord. I'll be letting everybody know when to sell. Again, not financial advice. It never is. You just do whatever you want to do, what you're comfortable with, because we're all in this with different money. I come in it with money that, listen, and this is 100% the truth. If I lose all my money that I have in my brokerage account right now, my lifestyle doesn't change one fucking bit. I use money that I don't fucking need in the stock market. And when I make money, I just send it to my bank account. And I keep a certain amount of money in my brokerage account that, again, I could lose at any time. And that's how all y'all should be. Never, ever bet money that should be in other places, okay? I saw one dude saying he was, what'd he say? His car payment or something. He had risked his car payment and he had lost it. I'm like, why would you do that shit? That's not how the stock market should be played, because now you're miserable, man. You're stressed the fuck out. I think you make more money when it's money that you don't need because you're not stressing over it. So you're not impulsively selling, you're not impulsively buying, you're not emotional. I just think that's important. Use money that you can fucking absolutely take a 100% loss on. $6.80, 20 cents away from the initial public offering of $7. $6.85. It's kind of like a shark creeping up towards the chick on the surfboard. $6.87, $6.88. Finally, Moomoo's letting everybody buy. Look at that. Finally, Moomoo has come back for LRE. My dogs are going nuts upstairs. I wonder why. My fucking landscaper must be here. You guys hear my dogs? You guys hear those 6 alarms going off up there? Hey, I'm going to get my grandbaby trading real soon. My grandbaby is going to be in the fucking gym. She's going to be a guitar player. She's going to be a drummer. She's going to be a badass motherfucker. She's going to be day trading. That's how you raise a kid. You throw everything at that fucking kid. So the last thing on their mind is a fucking Xbox. It's the last thing you should be thinking about throughout the day is a dumbass fucking Xbox. Shelly says, do they ever run on? Oh, all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. I will go to the back, I open up the gate, and I let them run around the back. If I see golfers like really, really far away, we hike it over to the golf course, and they will just fucking so much excitement. They just run and run and run. And then we'll come back, and my dog Rocky is a people lover. He loves people. He'll hop into the golf carts with the people. He'll jump right in their way as they're getting ready to go. But they love him because he's such a friendly dog. He doesn't bother anybody. It's quite hilarious. Sometimes Rocky will hide. I let all my dogs, I don't ever put the dogs on leashes, nothing like that. I let them out the front. I let them go do their thing. They run around the front. They have fun. And there's 6 of them. So when they come in, I'll lose track because Rocky likes to hide out in the yard. And Rocky will be like, well, I don't really want to come in yet. And I'll lose track. I'll think all 6 dogs are in. Next thing you know, 15 minutes later, he's out on the golf course in a golf cart. Or he's out on the golf course playing with golfers. And they just fucking love him. So I'll be like, Rocky! Get over here, Rocky. And they'll be like, oh, he was just wanting to golf. He's not, it's okay. He's having fun. It is freaking hilarious, man. Can't tell you how many times I've had to get Rocky out of golf carts. Or how many times I've had to get him out of my neighbor's car or my neighbor's house. Because my neighbors, they'll open their front door when it's a nice breezy day. And if I let Rocky out, Rocky will just run right into their house. My neighbor had her car door open. She was getting ready to leave for work. Rocky jumped right in her frickin' car as she was getting ready to leave for work. She had the door open because she was putting something in the car. Next thing you know, my dog's in her car. Right on, Steve Raven. Right on. It's going to be old school with me and Sarah, the grandbaby. Old school. Teach a child as much as you can possibly teach a child. Don't just throw the child out on its own to learn whatever the hell it learns. You know, you should have a hand in whatever it is. Like, you should have hobbies, you know. You shouldn't just throw your kid an Xbox and say, okay, go waste 5 hours on the Xbox. That is not how I lived. That's never how I lived, you know. When I was coming up, it was bodybuilding at a super young age for me. You know, I was already competing in bodybuilding at 16. It was guitar. Once I figured out guitar, I wanted to play drums. Then I wanted to play piano. And now I have all those skills that I want to hand off to the next generation. So my son is a guitar player. He's a drummer. He's been in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I've handed that off to my son already. I personal train my daughter. And now there's no reason the grandbaby's going to be any different. No different. Fuck this cell phone, computer, Xbox. Fuck all that shit. No way, man. So Shelly says the Discord is not letting people trade on Moo. Okay. I guess the most consistent platform to date will always be Robinhood. Robinhood does seem to be the most consistent. And whenever they do screw you, it ends up being for a good reason. Like when they locked us out of COSM, right? Was it? Yeah, it was COSM. They locked us out. Next thing you know, it's sitting at $20 and they let everybody sell. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, they just made me 12 grand or something because they locked me out. They did that with another one just recently, too. I don't remember what it was. They locked us out of another one. By the time we were able to sell, we were all up thousands of dollars. Dude, I got a shit ton of RG 550s. I got one on the wall right here. Check this one out. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this one. Check this one out, Hooch. Ain't that fucking awesome? 1988 RG 550. Greatest guitar ever made, man. I've still got my original RG 550 from high school. Lipstick red. Lipstick red RG 550. And you want to go to the Japan, which Ibanez, you know, everything's Japan. But the Fujigen factory was the same factory. They were making ESPs at the time. So you could get you an ESP Fujigen, or you would get an Ibanez RG 550, 560 out of the Fujigen factory. Ibanez 550 Fujigen factory right here. 1988. This is what's important on these guitars. You see that aluminum tag? That aluminum tag. Straight out of the Fujigen factory. $6.90 on LRE. This is my high school Ibanez. See, I wanted a Kramer. Everybody wanted a Kramer back in 1988. But see, I'm left-handed. These are all left-handed, by the way. But for Christmas, I'm expecting, my parents are like, oh, you're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe what we got for Christmas. And I'm like, they got me a Kramer. Oh, I'm so psyched I'm getting a Kramer. And when I open the guitar case, it's a fucking Ibanez. And in 1988, Ibanez guitars weren't that popular yet. Steve Vai was just breaking onto the scene with Ibanez. So I'm like, damn it, I got a piece of shit Ibanez. I wanted a Kramer. I had no idea my parents had bought me one of the greatest fucking guitars ever made. They blow Kramer out of the freaking water. I didn't know at the time. They hooked me the fuck up. And what's crazy is back then this was $1,000. So you got this guitar with a hard shell case for $1,000. You know how much they are today? $1,000 fucking dollars. RG 550 is $1,000. But they're not this. This is the one right here. That aluminum tag is what you got to have. This is the one I broke the string on the other day. I had this in high school. This is my high school guitar also. Ibanez Fuji Gen 550 with the aluminum tag. And if you look at it close enough, you see it was the same exact color as the red one that I just showed y'all. Lipstick red is up in there. So I've had this one since high school. I've just painted it a million different colors and shit. Steve Vai Evolution in all my bridge. The bridge pickup in every guitar I have is the Steve Vai Evolution. $6.71 on LRE. Back to LRE. Here we go. Yeah, it sucks being left-handed, man. You can't play anything. I went to Guitar Center the other day, and I was just picking up right-handed guitars just to see what the necks felt like and shit. They have no left-handed in stock. Everything sucks. But they have some new Jacksons. They have the new Kramers. I swear, the new Kramer line sucks so fucking bad. It's horrible. I was going to get the Vivian Campbell Kramer because they do offer it in a left-handed, but the neck on it is such a piece of shit. They're just using the name, but they are by no means the quality of a Kramer guitar from the 80s. This bullshit that they're putting out right now with Kramer. If you're a beginner, they're good beginner guitars. But back in the day, you weren't a beginner buying a Kramer. You wanted the best guitar money could buy. And that was the fucking Kramer and the Ibanez. Kramer, Ibanez, ESP, made in Japan were the best guitars you could buy for shredding back in the 80s. There's just, yeah, the Night Swan. The Night Swan Custom X. So I picked it up in Guitar Center. It was a right-handed version, but now you can buy them for lefties. I pick it up and I'm like, this neck is such garbage. I'm like, I've never held an original Night Swan, but I know for a fact that was not the neck they put on the original Vivian Campbell Night Swan. There's no fucking way. I picked it up for 2 seconds. I was like, this is the biggest. And I think it was made in Korea or China. And I just threw it back on the wall. I'm like, this is not a Kramer. It's got the name on it, but that is not a Kramer guitar. They're very unimpressive, yes. You know what I don't like about Ibanez Prestige, Texas Hooch? I've had, for about 5 years, I was building guitars. They were called Zane 7 guitars. But people would send me guitars to hot rod them for them. So I probably got like 50 Ibanez Prestiges that I hot rodded for people, meaning I upgraded the pickups and shit like that. All those Ibanez Prestige, now you know, an Ibanez RG 550, 560, the Wizard neck, it's called a Super Wizard, 17 millimeter at the nut, 19 millimeters down on the 12th fret. Ibanez Prestige starts at 19 millimeters at the nut, ends at like 21 or 22 at the 12th. We're at $6.90. I think it just tapped on LRE. $6.92. She's coming back, everybody. She's coming back. Here we go. Sucks for you guys that sold. That's the only thing I don't like about the Ibanez Prestige, brother, is they made the necks on them to favor Steve Vai, a guy with big fucking hands. And look at me, I got little hands. You know what I'm saying? I wanted the 17 to 19 to carry through. So when they came out the Ibanez RG550 reissue, I was in heaven, man. I loved that. I was like, hell yeah, bring the greatest guitar ever back with the Super Wizard neck. I don't know about y'all, but that is the very first thing I look for when I pick up a guitar, is the neck. It is straight, that fucking neck, and I want it to be flat radius, and I want the back of that neck to have just a slight sheen on it. I don't like a dry wood. You know, a lot. What they'll do is they'll just wax the back of the necks and they'll leave the wood raw. Not 696, guys, LRE. So I just like you know, makes them faster. If you ask me, you can play them faster. My wife bought me a PRS for Christmas a couple years ago. I played it for a week and I told her to take it back. I didn't even want it. It was a piece of shit. $7, guys. LRE is back. IPO, baby. She's back. $7. She just touched it. Yes, sir. Drummeister. Like the video, sub to the channel, guys. You see, I haven't sold a fucking thing. Sometimes you just got to wait it the fuck out. Don't trade on impulse. My take on these new PRSs is they are the toneless wonders. Toneless fucking wonders, man. $701 on LRE. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, indeed, Jay Lee. I like the S series Ibanez. I don't like the S series Floyd Rose. It's the only thing I don't like about that. Depending on what year, I should say, what model or what year you're getting your S series. If it has the Ibanez Low Pro on it, love it. Fucking love the Low Pro. To me, it's better than a German Floyd Rose. It has the Low Pro, then I love that guitar. Just Ibanez, period. It doesn't have to be the RG. It could be the Satriani model, you know, the S series. Let's go, guys. We're $7. 703. 703. Now we're taking it serious. It's time to get serious. Here we go. LRE. Let's take this bitch to where we need it to be. And I need it to be at $9 fucking. So let's go. I need my $2 per share. Come on. Yeah, they made us wait long enough. They made us wait long enough. Come on. Let's give it a second and see which direction she will hold. I truly think by lunch, you're going to see maximum price, which is about an hour and a half. An hour, maybe an hour. You'll see maximum price on this puppy. $6.91 for LRE. The majority of, I think, you people watching are going to be in it around $7, right? $6.94. Like and sub to the channel, please, guys. 677. Don't you just love it how they bulk order dump? With only 1.4 million shares traded today. 1.4 million shares traded. 698. Give it to me, baby. 704. What up? What up? Hold that 7, bitch. What you doing? 7. Come on already. What's so hard? Like, who the fuck is going to sell at 7 anyway? You've stuck it out this long and you're just going to fucking break even? Come on. What the hell is that shit? Look, if you're making money in this and I'm over here wasting my time on YouTube, the least you could do is like and sub, all right? Because literally, I could be at the fucking gym right now. At the rate this thing is moving, I could have already trained and been home. Least you guys can do is like and sub to the channel. Especially for the fact that I kept y'all calm, cool, and collected for the recovery on this. Like and sub to the channel. And I'm still waiting. Still waiting to hold down my $7 entry. You bastard. About to tap 7, but we need to hold that 7, and they just got to let her break loose. I got a feeling they're going to let her break loose right at lunchtime, guys, because you got pre-market orders, or not pre-market orders, you got market open orders that they're just going to ram through between 11 and 12 o'clock. They're going to ram them through. Central Time. Still sitting at 690. I actually have, what's crazy, Kingpin, is I do have some people that voted for Biden on my channel. I don't mind, as long as they're not douchebag motherfucking liberals, up their asses. It doesn't bother me. I'm always up for a good debate. Of course, the majority of the people subbed to my channel are Trump supporters. $6.96. Oh, trust me, dude. Don't get me wrong. I've blocked my share of Biden supporters. When some motherfucking liberal cuts loose on my channel, I don't even debate them. I block them. So I never have to see their shit again. Some people you just can't help. It's almost like they've been dropped in from some other fucking planet and you don't even speak their language. Block that motherfucker. That's how I do. $6.93. It's about to retest 7 again. $6.93. Gonna retest 7. Not really getting my hopes up here because they are trickling this thing in and it's pissing me off. They are just trickling it in. $6.96. Come on already. Push it. $6.98. Push it. 7. Break green, motherfucker. There she goes. 7.2. Come on, baby. 7.4. I have not stood here all fucking day for this. Let's go, LRE. You're on the right fucking trend line. Let's go. 7.4, high of the day. What's the high of the day, y'all? 7.35? EF Hutton, You got some work to do, E.F. Hutton. Like, E.F. Hutton should be calling in the fucking cavalry to pump these damn stocks, because E.F. Hutton, they gotta fucking clean their reputation up, man. 709. Here we go. I would like a nice halt, E.F. Hutton. Can you give us a halt, baby? Can you call in institutional money right now so we could get like a 755 halt? That would wake everybody up. 755 halt. Come on. 708. Let's go. 715. Here we go. Now we're talking. 715. Told you guys to chill and wait it out for a minute. That's why you join my fucking Discord, man. I keep you calm, cool, and collected for 10 lousy fucking dollars. Boy, do I feel raped sometimes. No doubt about it. 718. 718. Let's go, baby. She's holding over IPO now. They're going to let her walk for a minute. Let her walk. They ain't letting her run, but they're letting her walk. Let's go. I need a 755 halt. Then watch. Then watch all the fucking Weeble hop back in. All the Weebles probably onto some losing ticker right now because they bailed. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Give me a 755 halt. Everybody from StockTwits and Weeble and all the douchebags of the internet, they all start FOMOing in. I need that halt. Come on. Let's go. Make me my money, baby. $7.20. Let's go. Come on, baby. Making us work for it today. Yeah, they're making us work for it. Come on. 725. 725. That calls for another Celsius, baby. Let's do it. That's 2 down, 3 to go. I'm immune to these things, by the way, y'all. Some of y'all might be like, oh my God, all the energy drinks. He's killing himself. I'm immune to this shit. Trust me. 713. We are holding. We are sticking it out. The brave motherfuckers are still here. The bitches that know what these market makers do. Yeah, they don't scare us. They don't fucking scare us, baby. Come on. I'm here to make money. Let's go. Like, sub to the channel, and join the Discord. It's $10. It's just your way of saying thanks, dude, for going live and not being at your gym. 724. Join the Discord for 10 lousy fucking dollars. The link's in the description. 715. We're about to break loose. They're letting her walk. We are about to break loose. It's coming, everybody. It's coming, baby. Come on. If they were to push this to 755 right now, it'll fucking halt. We need it. Come on, we need it. We need one good halt today. Give us one decent halt, and I'll be happy. That's all I ask for. It's almost like I work for LRE. It's like I'm working for this fucking company right now. Come on already. What's up, Amy Lewandowski, Jimmy Page, baby? Old school Zeppelin. We used to listen to Zeppelin back in the day in the garage back on Park Ave with Amy Lewandowski. Let's go. 724. Retesting. Retesting. They're giving it the push. They're giving it the push. Come on. $7.17. What was that one dude you used to listen to, Amy? What was that one band you always listened to? Is that one dude? What was his name? I forget. What's up, Alex? Alex! Adamant. That's who you used to listen to. Adamant. I can't believe I remember that shit. Jared, you're back in, huh? You FOMO'd back in? $1,500,000 share volume. $7.15. What is up? Edgy, it takes too much out of my day to have to go live. You know, I got a fucking multi-million-dollar gym I got to tend to, bro. I can't go live back to back. No, Margie, because we're having to demo black mold that's in the building. When we took the partitioning wall that separated the two units, it was covered in black mold. So I had to pause the lease and stop everything until that gets fixed. Almost a brand new shopping center was hiding black mold in the separating wall. So we're coming in at 678, 680. You just got to let it do its thing, guys. Let it do its thing. Like I said, they're walking it. They're walking it. Thank God. You're right, Margie, because had we not torn that wall out, man, I would have set up shop with all that black mold in that building, not even knowing why everybody was getting sick, including myself. Never knowing what the hell was going on. It was a blessing that we tore that wall out and caught it. And we couldn't believe it when we saw it, man. My wife and I were standing there. The very first piece of drywall they took off was covered on the inside. And I'm like, is that what I think it is? And it was all spotted like leopard spots, you know? Black fucking mold, man. So now what they're having to do is, because they caught that, the shopping center has 30 different businesses in it. So they're literally having to check all the entire shopping center now to see who else has that shit up in it. $685. Come on, baby. 709. They are walking this thing, boy, huh? Like what the hell? 77. Come on. 77, 690. Talk about walking this shit, right? Talk about walking this shit. Not for the faint of heart today. Not for the weak today. That's for damn sure. $7.3. They're just throwing it out there. Do you see that jump? See, that's the jump we need to 755. Like right now, get us, oh my God, the excitement, the FOMO would be sick. Let's go, Hutton. Push it. Push it to 755, Hutton. What are you doing? This is how you make a name for yourself right here. USA bullshit IPOs aren't going to do it. That's for damn sure. EF Hutton needs to revive their IPO game, man. They almost did it with CCG. If they followed through with this today and blew this thing up to 15, 20 bucks, they would have revived their IPO game. We'd be putting EF Hutton on the list with Univest and Network One Financial. Come on. They're not trying very hard. Unless they're trying and the market maker's pushing back. Let's go, baby. We moved from 40 to 30 in popularity. I like that. It takes a big gusto of fucking volume. Not necessarily volume. Price action. It takes a huge gusto of price action to get people to FOMO in. You know? I'm trading VSME live in my Discord tomorrow, everybody, just so y'all know. I can't go live on YouTube. I've got way too much going on. I'll be trading VSME live in the Discord. It's a Hong Kong IPO, 2 million shares, Hong Kong, with guess what? Y'all already know this shit? Univest is the underwriter. Univest. One of the best. They push their IPOs. So I've got a link. It's $10 to enter my Discord right now and trade it with me. First thing when she rips tomorrow, I'll go right to my office. I'll be at my gym, but I will go to my office and I'll trade this in my Discord. Same way I'm doing now, keeping you guys calm, cool, and collected so you make the right fucking decisions and get out with money, and not like this other guy this morning. He took an immediate fucking loss, and I'm like, okay, you're obviously not in my Discord, or you would know not to do shit like that. And then he ended up FOMOing back in wherever he is. He FOMO'd back in after he was already in and took a loss. 690 and it's holding. Probably peak price on this will come in about an hour. Just a guesstimate. Peak price will come in about an hour. Can you believe they're just holding this thing at 690 right now? Can you believe this shit? What the hell? Lisa, in my Discord, I have my channel called Teddy Zane's Daily Trades. You need to live. Once you join my Discord, you just need to live on my channel. Trust me. Everything you need to know for IPOs, trade, it's all on my channel. And you interact with me on that channel. So when I trade VSME tomorrow, it's going to be on that channel, okay? Then you need to be on my channel. Do you have full access? You should already know if you're already in my Discord. You'll never find me on any other channel. I'm only on my own channel. There's 20 channels in the Discord, or 30. I only operate off of my channel. That's it. Hillbilly Stocks. He's got his own YouTube channel too, guys. Hillbilly Stocks Picks. If you guys want to sub to another IPO fella, check him out. Hillbilly Stock Picks. He's right up there. So he says, patience required here with LRE, of course. Japan-based tickers boom towards the end of the day. That's right. Here's the thing, Lisa. A lot of people think they have full access, or they'll be in the Patreon, and they don't even realize – they're not in the Discord completely connected. So, Make sure you're complete. You wouldn't be saying I think so if you were already in my channel. You should be able to comment in my channel, okay? So go to the Discord, go right to Teddy Zane's Daily Trades. Make sure you can comment in that channel. That means you have full access, okay? You'd be surprised at how many people don't have full access and don't even realize it. And as a matter of fact, I'm soon going to have to shut down this live because I got shit to do. It's my mom's birthday today, so I'm going to end up trading LRE in my Discord. I'm going to have to shut this live down soon, so I'm literally going to end this in the Discord. Awesome, Hillbilly. Thank you, bro. LRE, come on. 684 LRE. She keeps retesting 7. We stuck it out. We waited. And we are still here, baby. Come on. Shelly says, thanks for keeping everyone calm. You know it. I'm sure the Discord is on edge, though. They want to see their money come in. We just got to be patient on this one. Just got to be patient. Rocket Man says she might have the channel minimized. Let's see what happens here. So we're going on 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock in Central Time here in Alabama. Cool, cool. I really would have hoped to gotten at least one trade off by now. So we could have gotten at least one trade live. Looks like that's not going to happen. I mean, I can give this another 20 minutes before I got to jet and get on with my day. So let's see what happens within the next 15, 20 minutes. Maybe I can get one trade off with everybody. If not, I'll be trading this in the Discord, okay? Nice. No panicking in the Discord. Because everybody's kind of seasoned to this shit by now. Diana Pants says that besides the trades, the comedy. Totally. We're like no other Discord. It's not all serious. You know what I'm saying? It's not just trading stocks. Plus, when we have a man down, we help him. Like we had American Made. He was down the other day. We all helped him. You know? It's not just a Discord. Zach says, my friend looked on my phone and seen you and asked if you were a Discord mod because of the hat. Every day it's a Halloween costume for me. Swear to God, like, you know, I wear my Spider-Man shit. I wear my Superman shirts. I'm in a Halloween costume every day. I have the luxury of the freest lifestyle ever. I get to dress however the fuck I want, look however I want, every day. Yeah, the name changes alone crack me up, man. I'm not done with this young kid, by the way. He's still got some fucking paying to do for torturing me yesterday. He thinks I'm done with him. I ain't done with him. Yo, what's up? Just shot back to 7 like it ain't shit. Did you guys see that? Just shot to 7, baby. Come on, LRE. I got to get on with my day. Why are you doing this shit to me? Come on. The Little Muffin Man. Too funny. They're holding it at $7. Crazy, man. Holding it at $7 with 1.7 million shares for the volume right now on a measly 1.1 million share ticker. No guarantees on this stock, that's for damn sure. Everybody right now is sitting at break even. Well, the majority of us, we're sitting at break even. Appreciate y'all tuning in today. I probably got about 15 minutes before I got to go. 15 minutes before I got a jet, which might end up benefiting us because if a market maker is watching me and knowing my every move, he's probably, and they do this shit, they pay attention to everybody, and he could be coordinating this ticker to what we're doing, and as soon as I go ghost, he don't know what the fuck we're doing. She might actually end up ripping when I shut down my YouTube live. Still holding at that 7, which is good. Don't get me wrong here. The fact that it retraced and is holding 7 is a damn good sign. But nobody wants to break even, right? Hell no. I didn't come here to break even. Come on, man. Give me something. That is true, but I'm ghosting the Discord until I make a move, T-Bone. I am ghost till I make a move, so I ain't giving them much to fucking chew on. Sitting at 685. Here we go. Holding just a very boring 685. No excitement whatsoever. Matt says, what price would you sell? How dare you ask me that, Matt? Have you lost your fucking mind? Drummeister in at 685. No, you're up, homie. She's at 690. You're a nickel up. That's funny. Shelly says you'd make a great newscaster with the earpiece waiting for real, for a news event to break. If it was something exciting about to happen, count me in, man. I'll be there. I missed my calling. T-Bone says, Teddy, will you sell half at 30? I'll sell everything at 30. What are you even talking about? You won't be seeing me at 30, bro. I'll be gone, man. I did not play LIFW. I saw a lot of people in the Discord were bouncing in and out of it. I did not play it, though. Hillbilly, thank you, bro. Hillbilly says he got me a couple new subs. 4. You the man. Thank you. Hopefully I got you a few, too. Hillbilly stocks be bringing on those IPOs that I like to endorse. So we're all on the same page. LRE is definitely torturing me right now. LRE, Come on, really? Just sitting there like that. Torture. Come on. See, I got to go. I got about 10 to 15 minutes and I got to break, y'all. 10 to 15 minutes, I got a jet. So for those of you that aren't in my Discord, you're on your own when I leave. For those of you in my Discord, you already know. We're going to do this shit right. Macho Man. Oh, yeah. So we're stuck at 680, keeps bouncing and retesting that 7, 683, 1.7 million shares on the day for volume 7. Boy, they are just walking this thing, man. They are walking this thing, y'all. Sitting at break even right now. Maybe I should sell like 10% at break even just to freak the market maker out. Then they'll rip the stock as soon as I sell 10%. Right back to 7. Back in the day, my grandmother in New York, she'd babysit us. And every time I'd go to her house, she was watching like the Days of Our Lives. Remember those soap operas? Or As the World Turns. I always hated soap operas. They were so fucking boring. This reminds me of As the World Fucking Turns. It's like I'm stuck in As the World Fucking Turns right now. I'm losing consciousness over here at waiting on 7. I'm about to fucking pass out. Let's go. LRE, wake us up. Come on. It's 1 a.m. in Japan. So wouldn't this run later? If it's a dual listing, yes. If it's a dual listing, it will absolutely pump once Japan hops on board. Yeah, General Hospital was the other one that would bore the shit out of me. But this just reminds me is just as the world slowly turns and sucks the life out of you. But you're sucked into the soap opera of every fucking penny, so you stick it out and you watch it. Right? Glued to it. It's just another As the World Turns. You're lucky you still have your grandmother. Boy, my grandmother was the greatest. Don't have her anymore. Right on, brother. I have this one. It's almost half empty, half full. 695. As the World Turns. Soon as I cut my live off, watch this thing rip. Soon as I cut the live off, she's going to rip. I should just go ahead and get it over with and just shut it down right now. This is what I should do. I should sell about 20% at 7, shut my YouTube live down, she fucking rips. She nukes. She nukes. As soon as I try it, as soon as I go into break even, she nukes. That's the recipe. I'm going to fucking do this. If it goes to like 705 or 710, I'm going to sell about 20%. I'll at least get one sell in while I'm live. You know what? Hey, here's another thing that bothers the fuck out of me that people do. They're always mixing up the word sale with the word sell. You guys notice that shit? Don't fuck up the word sale with the word sell. That just bothers the fuck out of me. You guys already know what I'm referring to. So it's like, instead of saying I have to sell, S-E-L-L, my phone, I have to sell my phone. No, it's not S-A-L-E, it's S-E-L-L. People do that fucking shit all the time. You didn't sell your phone, S-E-L-L. I'm just bored. I'm just talking dumb shit now because I'm bored out of my fucking mind. Come on. Yeah, you'd have to be like you dropped out at first grade, or you dropped out of school in the second grade. S-A-I-L. I mean, look, I type fast, especially in the Discord. I type fast. And then I'll read if I fucking said or misspelled something, and I go back and I fix it. You know? I graduated high school. I understand grammar and spelling. Sometimes autocorrect doesn't catch everything, right? You got to go back. But I don't ever fuck up the word sale for sell. And a lot of people do. It doesn't even look like I'm going to get my 20%. I was going to sell 20% at like 705 or something just to help boost this ticker. Doesn't even look like they're going to give that to me right now. I'm about to have to cut my live off, everybody. Today's my mom's birthday and we're going to lunch. If you want to continue this, I have a $10 entry to my Discord. The link's right there. I'm staring at it. Join the Discord because I will be, within probably the next 10 minutes, having to trade this out of the Discord. I can't sit around much longer and waste my day. Today's my mother's birthday. So we're going to have lunch with the fam. The other one people fuck up all the time is your, as in you are, and your. You know what I'm saying? That one doesn't bother me as much though, because you're just hitting it fast. We know your, whatever. That sale and sell, that shit bothers me more than anything. Thank you for wishing my mother a happy birthday. She is a firecracker. She owns an antique store. She is killing it every day. She is a hustler. One of the best sales ladies around. She is a hustler for her age, boy. $6.98. What up? Maybe we should help people grammatically in the Discord. I don't see too many issues in the Discord. Well, no, I do. I see people firing shit off a little too quick in the Discord. Like I said, I will correct my spelling. Plus, I have a hard time reading on this stupid thing. So it's like, I don't know what it is about this phone. I've never misspelled so much shit on this iPhone. My Android, it's like my autocorrect on the Android is spot on. This thing sucks. I don't know. I guess the Android got used to me misspelling words and it knew exactly what I was going to misspell, so it was ready. It caught on to my behavior. This phone has not. This phone has not caught on to the way I misspell shit. 701, look at that. Well, hot damn, motherfucker. 703. If it goes up just a hair more, I will sell 20% just to get this bitch moving for y'all. If it goes to 705, I'm going to sell 20%, which is 200 shares, just to get this bitch moving. There it is. I'm selling 200 fucking shares to help all y'all out. Go. Don't you rip me off, motherfucker. Don't you rip me. Oh, it sold it for 701. You bitch. It still is 707, yet it sells it as 701. What a bitch. It's a 708, and it gives... Are you kidding me right now, you motherfucker? What a bitch. Watch, maybe that'll get it moving now. I just wasted 200 fucking shares to get this stupid thing moving. And the bitch never went to 701. It went to 708. Are you fucking rip-off bastard. Did not go to 701. So now I'm going to stick around. I said I was going to dip here. I'm going to stay live for a minute just to see what happens. If this thing crushes back to 680 and that bullshit, I got to kill the YouTube live. All right? Like the video, guys. Please sub to the channel. Join the Discord for $10. I've got the link right there, and Margie is in the Discord to help you connect right now. And I'm going to take the rest of this to the Discord to trade. 705. They just made me waste 200 shares to get this thing moving, and they beat me down on the price. Unbelievable. So they just took it to 694. And Margie is here to welcome you guys into the Discord. For anybody that's not already joined. And 694, what you doing? This has to be one of the slowest IPOs I think I've ever traded. Absolutely the slowest IPO I've ever fucking traded. Right here. This is torture. All right, everybody. I got to cut this, man. I've got to text my mom. I got to text my family, see what time we're meeting. I got to get to the gym. I'm afraid I got to cut this loose. All right, so I got to go. I'm going to trade this in the Discord. So from here on out, even if I'm in my car, if I'm on the way to the restaurant, whatever, and this thing starts moving, I'll be in the Discord. I'll pull over to the side of the road. I will trade this in the Discord to help everybody. And that's about it. Tomorrow, Hong Kong IPO, VSME is going to be traded in my Discord only. I can't go live tomorrow unless some freak, if it trades later in the day and I've already made it home for lunch or something and it's still not live, then I could probably go live for VSME. Chances are that's not going to happen though, okay? So I got to go. Y'all join the Discord. I'll see you guys in the Discord. Thank you, Margie. Thank you, everybody. VSME tomorrow. And that is it. Texas Hooch says he's still bigger. Tex, post a picture in the Discord if you're bigger than me. Let's go blow for blow. We'll have fun with it, okay? All right, guys, love y'all. I'll see you in the Discord. Y'all have an awesome day. Doge Warrior out, baby. Shaboom. Peace.